Dude, your outfit
So talented.
is also just banging right now.
The what?
With the back, your outfit,
Really?
drinking a Guinness with a backwards green hat. What is happening? It
I'm
looks
American,
Yeah,
baby.
you look like you just came off the Jersey Shore right now.
Yeah, I'd be so good, Jersey Shore. Ireland's like the Jersey Shore of Europe, though, you know?
I'm Shivani Davé. Some of you may know me as a Division I tennis player, or some of you may know me as a stand-up comedian. But let's be honest, most of you do not know me at all. That's why I'm bringing my more well-known comedian friends, ask them some tough questions, test their tennis skills, but of course, talk some shit. This is Smackin' Balls, Talkin' Smack. Katie Boyle is an Irish comedian based in New York City. You've seen her on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. She was a 2023 Just for Laughs new face in Montreal. Her comedy album, I'll Do It Myself, hit #1 on the iTunes comedy charts. You can catch her Don't Tell comedy set or her latest special Therapy streaming now on YouTube. Guys, we have Katie Boyle on Smacking Balls Talking Smack. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks. Oh, we talk smack.
Yeah, you know how to talk smack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
People
want to
don't
learn.
expect it, but I do.
I want to learn Irish smack though.
Oh, smack means like insulting someone.
Yeah, like talking shit.
Just talking shit behind their back.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be behind them. It can be to their face.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we could go right to their face.
Irish
Yeah.
people are great with insulting people.
Okay, so you have told me in the past that you're a fan of tennis. You love tennis. What is you've had tennis experience before?
Just we would play it as kids
Yeah.
on the street.
Yeah.
So it's pretty like trash tennis, maybe you'd call it.
Okay. Street tennis.
Street tennis,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I liked when I went and watched some tennis here. They had that free. You got to watch the people practicing.
At the US Open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I watched it on
That's-
TV when Anna Kournikova, or what's her name?
Yep, the Russian.
And she was doing it. And she was cool.
She's she was the hot thing. The Russian tennis player, ended up marrying Enrique Iglesias.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I never followed up on the tea. And
Yeah.
then I love I watched that film with Will Smith on the Serena Williams and what's
King
her
Richard.
sister? What's her sister's name?
Venus.
Venus. Yeah, they're amazing.
They're the legends.
Okay, so that's all my knowledge of tennis. Very limited, as it turns out.
You're like that one player that
Like most famous
I think
player.
Williams, yeah. I like that you brought New York to your hat. Do you want to talk about anything about your outfit, what you're wearing today?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm wearing Nike Air Max that are pre-pandemic.
Okay. I like that.
You know,
Very nice.
I've been wearing Air Max since I was 10, and people used to roast me in school over it. We call it slagging.
Oh,
And I remember the guys slagging me, but now they all wear Air Max, so cute.
smacking balls, talking slag. Does that work?
Yeah. And then this is Gap Factory. They were on sale.
Perfect.
They have underwear in them, so that's kind of cool. But I'm wearing underwear as well because I don't trust the underwear. Anyway, and then this I got at a women's clothing swap for free.
Okay.
And then I have a boobies.
A sportswear.
Like,
Okay.
these look great, right?
Yeah, I got one too. Look. I
Yeah, the
never
sports
chose
bra are
my
great. If I
size
had
one.
the confidence, I'd just go in the sports bra,
Yeah.
but I
No.
feel
Listen.
a bit.
Listen, we don't need to be wearing bathing suits on a normal day. That's what people do. They just wear bathing suits on the subway now. It doesn't make sense.
I know, but I'm jealous of them
You're jealous?
because I just don't like wearing clothes. I'd love to be just naked.
Well, if you want halfway through, you're
You can
welcome
take my
to take your
clothes off?
shirt off. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But then I don't have the confidence. So if I have the bra out, my posture goes like this, like
Yeah.
I'm hiding my because of Catholicism. Catholicism, I made it sound like a cat thing.
You look fantastic. Let's warm up. Let's do it.
Am I doing it the right way?
Your grip?
Yeah.
I think you could turn your hand over just a little bit. Don't worry a second.
Wait, turn it
Just a little bit over.
and then keep it like that.
Yep, perfect. And the whole low to high. Low to high is how you want to think. You're kind of doing high to low.
Wait, low to high.
Yeah, and then if you change your
It's
grip,
like left to right.
change your grip just a little bit more. Turn your hand just a little more to the right.
To the right. Okay.
So I told you already, I got Irish in-laws. They're gonna be excited to have you on. Tell me describe the town you grew up in Ireland.
A lot of Intel moved there, so a lot of families moved there at once, and so
Yeah.
they all had kids at the same time, and it was like all these teenagers grew up at the same time. It was like a place just like with the most teenagers in a small spot, and there was no Garda station.
Okay.
And so everybody was just drunk and on drugs.
Were you drunk?
I was drunk. I didn't do the drugs, but everybody else did. I only didn't do the drugs because my mother has undiagnosed mental health issues.
Okay.
And I just was like, you know what? I don't need to risk genetics and drugs.
I think that's good. You stuck to one vice. You don't need multiple.
Yeah, I drank a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's like a lot?
Well, I was drinking like since I was 12, at least every weekend, like proper binge. And then when I moved here, nearly every night. And then I just had to put it in check.
Put it in check. Does you think it eventually catches up to Irish people?
I watched this thing from Gabor Mate, and he was saying because of all the generational trauma, that's why Irish people drink. It's kind of like medicine, because it was all very like unprocessed trauma.
Mm-hmm.
No one, just kind of spread on to the kids.
Yeah.
Don't do therapy, and you kind of just drink instead. So I'm working on an hour now about, like, I've done bits about therapy and stuff, but I'm working on a show about this, about how we self-medicate, but we don't, how we drink, but we don't believe in therapy, and don't really, won't take pills for your mental health issues, but will take pills. If you know what I mean. But we definitely have a better handle on booze than people in this country. As in, like, we can handle our booze better, and we can drink more.
Okay.
And not be, because you don't have as big of a drinking culture here. People don't drink till they're 21. They're 21 at bars, they're falling on the ground, and we're like, oh, we did that when we were 12. This is so embarrassing.
We're so done. So then you almost are, like, you guys are physically built to handle this. It's like it's come.
I guess so. If you're drinking young and you build a tolerance.
Yeah. I mean, I told you. So I went to my husband's grandfather's funeral, the Irish side, and he was a lovely man. And afterwards, like, it was kind of like culturally ready to kind of get back and having some tequila and drinking. And it was part of celebrating his life.
You drink at the funerals at home, because it's a celebration of their life. You drink, have food, have sandwiches, and people are telling stories. A lot of time people are laughing. And it's a real, like, just, celebrate the person. But I like that.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's fantastic. I feel like you're one of the few non-South Asians that's invited to the comedy Indian picnic.
A lot of my friends are Middle Eastern, or the proper word, or South Asian. So I guess as well, if they probably felt if they didn't invite me, that it'd be just me on my own, just sitting at home with no friends. I also felt like you also don't want to, like, go to a space and invade the space either. So
no, it was lovely. You're a pleasant face to see there. I thought that was great.
Yay.
I think it's all mutual. So
and I always brought a bottle of whiskey.
Dude, Indians love whiskey. Indians love scotch. I've had so many Indian uncles at weddings just constantly pouring the scotch and whiskey.
Yeah, well, it's such a similar history. I think that's why Irish people get along really well with South Asians, because of the Brits. They did colonization in Ireland first. Right. They did the genocidal famine in Ireland first, and then they did the partition in Ireland first. All three were absolute, proven to be, monstrous or failures. Yeah. And, Ireland eventually got its freedom and all of that, except for there's still counties in the north that are part of the UK. But then England just went on and did it to India and Pakistan, and Palestine as well. So I think that's why Irish people get on so well, because they just saw their history be repeated, and then as well also validate other people who've gone through that, because they're like, this is crazy.
Yeah. No,
Why
it's
are you
true.
doing that?
It's true. And you and I hung out at the Fringe Festival, right? Like this past year, and you did your you want to name your show that you did?
Oh, Roe v. Wade versus Katie.
Yes.
Lost me some fans in America. That's okay.
Great show. Was there. I was on this little Europe tour, stopped in, got to see Katie's show. I went on some spots. I ended up going on some really awesome Irish shows.
Oh, yeah.
With William Thompson.
Oh, I love Willie Thompson. Yes.
And so I did this.
He's proud, and I didn't realize that I had my own biases as a Catholic, because I just grew up mainly with Catholics of Irish people, let's
Yeah.
say, and then grew up with people of different religion, but I didn't know any Protestants. I can't even pronounce the word.
Yeah.
And I would never think that I have any bias towards them, but I realized I did because the whole time I was friends with Willie, I just presumed he was Catholic. And then I was listening to a set and he was talking about being prod, and I was like, whoa. I really need to check my bias. I just presumed I just presume everybody's, and then you're like, no, of course, that makes sense. He's from the north. Of course he could be president.
I love that you just said, I got to check my bias. That's like the most healthy thing to say. That's really like, not, I think more people could probably say that.
Yeah, America.
Yeah, America.
Check your bias.
Well, it's funny because you're talking about colonization. So when I did that show, super fun crowd, a lot of Scottish, Irish people. And I talked about how Indians and Irish are very similar because we both like managed to get kicked out of Irish bars for drinking too much, and we hate the Brits.
Yeah.
Everyone understood it.
Yes.
And you do that in America, no one gets it.
Well,
they don't remember that Ireland got colonized.
Should they think Ireland is English?
Yeah.
Which is, and obviously Irish Americans don't think that. Irish Americans know.
Yeah.
But you won't defeat me.
Good shot. I like it.
But yeah, Irish Americans know, but a lot of Americans have said really, really stupid stuff to me about Ireland, thinking it's like part of England, like the whole country, not knowing about, I do think it's wild that they don't know about Ireland when so many Irish Americans live here. Like 10% of the population identifies as Irish American. So it is weird that they don't know Republic Ireland as a separate entity that was how do you not know the first country to ever be colonized by the Brits that then caused all this trauma all over the world? So it is kind of wild, but then it's like, well, what can you do? America's a big country. It's hard for them to know about other, like, do you know what I mean? It's, you know,
well, how do you feel about the Irish offering dual citizenship to immigrants, to Irish immigrants? So people going back, I think my husband's aunt did this. She's now a dual citizen of America and Ireland. I went through that process.
I think that's fair because they're, you know, it was something like 4 million people either emigrated or died during the famine. So, you know, that's not that, it's like 150 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and you can't even get it there. It has to be your grandparent was born in Ireland. So like, I think that's fair. Like you should be allowed have citizenship. Like if you're not, you know, they're not coming over and kicking us out. They're not like settlers in the West Bank. They're not coming over and kicking us out of our homes and being like, well, my great grandfather lived there. You know what I mean? It's, they're usually using it just so they can go on a long holiday. Or maybe they can travel around Europe.
Ooh. Wow, you're this one's working for you.
Oh, thanks.
The ball.
It's the baby ball. She took out the spongy one.
Yeah, the spongy one. Well, okay, great. Okay, well, so your family's still in Ireland, right? You're like a lot of your family. You go back, you visit a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fiance lives there.
Oh, that's right. You guys are doing distance. Congratulations, you're engaged.
Thank you. You know when you know. Unfortunately, that is true. I don't know why I said unfortunately, because it's fortunate for me. But I say unfortunately because there's going to be people who are watching this being like, I've been with this guy for like 10 years and I don't know. Break up. When he was proposing, he was like, oh, do you want me to get down on one knee? But I didn't want strangers involved in it. Obviously, we like attention to perform on stage, but I actually hate attention when it's not on stage. But so that for that engagement, I didn't want him to kneel because I didn't want strangers involved, or like I would get really like embarrassed or
maybe, and also on stand-up is interesting. You are still alone on stage at the end of the day. It's very similar.
Hannah Berner was a big tennis star as well.
Yeah. I think we have not met. I think I was playing at University of Illinois.
Yeah. And
she was playing at Wisconsin. I'm not sure if we crossed paths though.
Oh wow, that's so cool. There's a lot of comics who have a similar trajectory. I don't know how to say that word. I don't know how to say most words. It's my rebellion to the Brits. I won't speak their language well. Yeah. My only language. Yeah. Very people who are like, I will put all my energy into one thing.
You're right.
It can kind of work well in like art, lawyer, those type of jobs.
Let me torture myself until
be miserable
until it works out, and just don't mind your mentalhood at all. It doesn't matter. You better win. A win is a win. That's it. That's all that matters.
Really degrading.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm depressed. So, should
You're
we pick
Irish.
up balls? Yeah, I'm Irish. Did you see Katie just called me Irish?
If you're depressed, you're Irish.
And you know what? You're Indian.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I love being Indian. I do.
Did you start stand-up in Ireland?
No, started here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, nearly 11 years ago.
Okay.
It'll be 11 years in the summer.
Oh, so I wasn't sure if you had your first stand-up show in Ireland.
No,
No.
I didn't do stand-up in Ireland until 2 years in, when I was
Wow.
able to travel back.
Okay.
And it was, the first show was amazing. Second show was amazing. Third show, I was like, I need to quit. It was the worst experience. I could feel my whole face go so red.
This is in Ireland, or
Yeah.
this is when you started here?
This was in Ireland,
Okay.
like 2 years into comedy.
Okay.
And there was a guy heckling me so bad, and I just thought it's not worth it.
What was he saying?
I can't even remember,
Oh
but
my gosh.
but anyway, still doing it. So
You pushed through the heckle.
yeah.
What is the worst Irish slang and swear you can say to someone?
If you were trying to say someone was ugly, where I'm from, it would have been like they're a minger.
They're a minger?
Yeah, or like, oh, that's minging about something disgusting.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, that's
But I don't know
gross.
if young people say that there anymore. Like, it changes so much when you realize you're old and using old people slang. What else?
Well, okay, so you went through the New York hustle. You've been in the
York
hustle
hustle.
grind.
Yeah. I'm turning into one of those old comics that's like, what do you mean you're getting famous out of some like random talking video? You need to do 10 open mics a night.
But those aren't even there anymore. So, I mean, listen, you can go to them, but you can also talk about just being a female comic. Those are toxic. as
The
shit.
what? Oh, like at an open mic?
Yeah, when
No,
you're
open mics are held as quick as people
Yeah.
can get out of them, but I do think they're important.
Yeah.
And I do think when people blow up now, only doing comedy a couple of years, they're missing out on what we didn't have that option. We had to do open mics, and even though they were hell and they're kind of gross, and you really needed to go with a buddy as a woman,
Yeah.
and leave your location on, and cover your drink. For anyone who's listening this, who if they respect me at all, and they're
Respect her.
well, if let's say a comic is watching this,
Yeah.
and they're like, well, I'm only doing it a little while, and I'm able to sell now because I have a following, which amazing, congratulations, because that's great. More people are going to come to stand up. But I would say to them, please still do the shitty bar show for yourself. That would be my unsolicited advice, because that's where you learn how to deal with, like, I did bar shows where I had to stand on a stool to make the guys in the back of the room shut up. And that has really worked then for when I've been on the road. If something happens, I can handle it.
You know, you and I don't even know if we can both. I was trying to recall where we first met.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we met at a pretty shitty show. Like,
Yeah, probably,
it was like a
Bonding as well with comics. And
I guess I shouldn't name the club, but whatever. You can bleep it.
yeah.
And we know how that club is. And we were in the Red Room, and they barely scraped by to make that show happen.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that you and I were sitting in the back waiting to see like what's going to happen, and we started chatting. I think that's where we first met. I'm pretty sure. And you and I just started talking about Normal People, the show.
Yeah.
And Paul Mescal, who's like a major Irish hunk. He's Irish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's from just close to where I'm from.
You said your fiance's name is.
Oh, I'm not allowed. Can
Okay.
you promise to beep that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say his name or his
Okay.
job. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, now that my fiance's not a comedian, it's like, I keep that boundary
Respectful.
up. Yeah.
I think I ruined that for myself.
Yeah, because you say,
Davé spelled like Dave, husband named Dave. Sorry.
yeah,
I
but
guess
you know
I-
what? I think Americans are more chill with it. Irish men are more private.
You said you're working on something else that has to do with therapy, but therapy or special with a T,
Yeah.
no H, is you really go into the kind of what it's like to be Irish and actually breaking cultural norms and going to therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have this hilarious story. I want you to tell it about your grandfather who thought he broke his fear of heights.
Oh.
Or fear of, yeah, he did
Yeah,
flying.
this is actually based on a
Yeah,
true
we'll go over
story
there, yeah.
now that both my grandparents
Yeah.
are, well, my grandfather has dementia, and
Okay.
my grandmother, yeah, she just only watches like mass on TV, even
Yeah.
though there's no mass happening. Like, she just has a live stream to the
Really?
church. It's
Aw.
yeah, pretty depressing.
That's
And
kinda
she's
sweet.
like she's
Aw.
like a bit,
Aw.
anyway, she's not going to be watching this. So basically, she was a nurse, and my grandfather had fear of flying, and she always wanted to travel, and he'd refused to. And then she started putting Valium in his food. like crushing it up and putting it in. And one time she put stuff in my food. I saw the tablets, but I had an issue with taking tablets as a child. But it was probably just medicine.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just loved spiking people. But he thinks to this day that he got over his fear of flying by willing it away. But no, he just was really spiked for about 30 years.
Wow.
But you know, he got to go to New York.
Yeah.
He got to go to Spain every year.
You're like your grandma's like, I don't want to deal with your fears. Just like, let's go.
Yeah, it was
Let's
a solution to the
Yeah.
like. If you know, I mean, you shouldn't spike people, but when a woman does it, it's feminism.
This is like seems to be like the favorable game, and I'm sorry, you have inspired.
It's mine.
You inspired me. So we had to do it. So we're doing smacking balls, chugging beers today. So, and guess what we're drinking? We're drinking Guinness. Do you like Guinness?
Yeah.
Okay, you do genuinely like it?
Yeah, and I like that it's not a high percentage. I think it's like 4.
Yeah, this is 4%.
4.1, yeah. So I think the beers here have gotten in. What I don't want to be falling down after one beer. You know, you order an IPA and it's like 15%.
All right, well, cheers. Let's crack. So we're gonna. I'll explain the game in a sec. Oh no. Uh-oh. She knows what she's doing.
Oh, it just got very sexual.
Oh, well, I'm so excited to have you on. Cheers.
Slancha.
Slancha. Did I say it correctly?
Sure.
Oh, not so correctly. All right, so here's the deal. With this game, Smacking Balls, Chugging Beers, we are going to have you're a righty, so you can
I love Guinness. I'm not doing that face to the Guinness. I'm doing the face to the hangover. So fucking hangover.
You keep your drink in your left hand.
Okay.
You keep your racket in your right hand. And we're gonna talk through some silly questions, and when you miss, you take a little sip of your beer.
Okay.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
It's when people expect too much reassurance off me, like when they're really insecure. Ooh. Oh, fuck, okay. I hate having to do emotional labor for people that aren't close to me. That really bothers me. You know, when someone's just like being like really insecure and they put it on you and you're like, I just looked your way. I wasn't giving you a dirty look. I don't have a problem with you. I have a fucking problem with you now because you're annoying me.
Good shot. I'll drink.
I think that's my biggest pet peeve, when people put their insecurities on you. And you're like, I'm just fucking existing. I haven't thought about you. You don't enter my mind. And all of a sudden you've invented a beef.
You have been in comedy for about 10 years, over 10 years. If you weren't doing comedy, what would be like your non-comedy job?
In school they did like a test or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to drink now, or do you drink?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Wait, we both drink if we both miss?
I'm being a good host.
Oh, okay, great. And then oh yeah, so probably interior design. I love interior design. I love like when I move to a new place and doing my apartment. My apartment's so cute. And I know it sounds like a brag. It is.
It's a
I made
huge
it
brag.
so cute. I love
That's
my
what
apartment.
the Guinness does. You're just like, yeah.
No, that's what happens when you get American citizenship. You're like, I'm fucking great.
Dude, your outfit
So talented.
is also just banging right now.
The what?
Your outfit,
Really?
drinking a Guinness with a backwards green hat. What is happening?
I'm American, baby.
You look like you just came off the Jersey Shore right now.
Yeah, I'd be so good, Jersey Shore. Ireland's like the Jersey Shore of Europe, though, you know?
What's an Irish stereotype that you would like to squash right now? That you're like, this isn't true, everyone thinks this. And I hate that people think this about Irish people.
That we are feisty is rooted in British propaganda.
Okay.
Because the Brits, a lot of the racial stereotypes that you see put on other people, they actually originally did it with the Irish. So they, in the newspaper, would do like cartoons of them as apes and would say that they're less intelligent.
Okay.
To use as an excuse to be able to, you know, treat them, or to oppress them. But one of those was that, they're so feisty, they're drunk and they fight. But I don't think that's fair. So I don't even know where that went. The whole idea that we're feisty is annoying because it is just a stereotype that the Brits created to oppress the Irish.
Okay, well, nice.
Does that count?
It went over. Well, we're squashing that right now. Guys, Irish people are not as feisty as you think they are.
Yeah, like, oh, we fought for our freedom? Fuck off. Like, what? That's crazy to be like,
she
they're
says-
so feisty. And you're like, oh, all I wanted was rights.
Well, she says fuck off. No feisty. She's not
Yeah,
feisty.
we'll just fight for our freedom.
Now, if there were Yelp reviews written about Ireland, what would the review say?
Most hospitable people.
Okay.
Most hospitable white people. Because other people who aren't white are very hospitable. Like other cultures.
Okay.
That's probably why I get on so well with people who aren't white, because it just really reminds me of Irish people.
Okay.
But Irish people are very hospitable.
Okay.
Like, they'd literally be like, let's say like, oh, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to the airport tomorrow, and they know I don't have a car.
Yeah.
They'd be like, okay, I'll get up at 6 a.m. I'll drive you. That's no problem. And you're like, no, it's fine. You know, but they're just very like, you know, feed you. If they come to the house, they bring food.
Yeah.
You know, make tea, offer lifts.
Again,
like,
I keep thinking you're Indian because that is very, very Indian and South Asian is to community.
yeah.
Community oriented. The amount of times like where people just showed up in my mom's home, my dad's home, and just
That's
come
why the
in and you're
funerals
like,
are
wait,
so great.
were they invited? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They came
yeah.
by. You know, and just when people are going through stuff, tough times too.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big part of the culture.
Yeah, it's amazing. I do love that. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, and then you said the good Yelp review. What would be a bad Yelp review for Ireland?
Do you know what? I don't think they're direct enough. And I
Okay.
love that about New York.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
I think the directness in New York came out of so many different cultures, moved here, not speaking the same language. You just had to be direct.
Yeah.
Just no bullshit. We need to get on with our day. We need to be able to, it's like the universal language here is just direct. And I love it. And like, I find that hard at home sometimes. I'm just like, wait, I don't know what you want. Just tell me what you want. It's totally fine. Like, even I told you my dad called me and he said like, I should take a beer. And my dad's very direct, but he was like, oh, I don't know how to say this to you. I hope you won't be upset, blah, blah, blah. I thought my grandmother had died. And he was just like, oh, I didn't book something. And I was like, oh, it's fine.
I know you're engaged now, but you've dated in the past. What's an ick? What was your ick while dating? What was your red flag?
My fiance has extreme high emotional intelligence, but
Yeah.
he's been to therapy.
Yeah.
And we both have traumatic childhoods.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's what I was attracted to.
Okay.
But it had to get to the point where get someone who had the childhood, but did the therapy and did the work.
Yeah.
Because if someone has a traumatic childhood, they'll understand yours.
Yeah.
But if they're not healed, they're just f***ing up their life still in your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that
so whereas my ex, f***ing amazing childhood, could not relate.
yeah.
And like his family, I couldn't relate to the whole experience. I found that quite, like he couldn't fully understand me either.
So do you think like two people to be a good match have to have same levels of trauma?
Defo.
Defo. Oh,
Yeah.
defo.
And then if you've been to therapy, you have to be with someone who's been to therapy.
Do you think it's hard to have kids as a female stand-up comic?
Yeah, I do worry about that.
There you go. I think it is tough. It's I think something that female comics need to grapple with a little bit more than male comics.
I find touring exhausting. I really burn out.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be, it's just so much harder for women. Like being on our, like that, I'm not going to get through the sentence. When women, a few days before their period, has a massive like hormonal shift. And I think it's the first time we get the same testosterone. I don't know how to say that word as men. And what men don't realize, we're not being crazy. It's just that if we slightly have a reaction to something they're doing, oh, you're getting your period, oh, you're crazy. And it's like, no, it's just I've been using so much emotional labor the rest of the month.
Right.
I have to talk to you like this. I have to be like, I have to talk like a therapist or you won't fucking hear it.
Yeah.
But if I get narky or mad the way you do, which men can do, they can be
Moody,
grumpy, they
moody.
can punch walls, they can be, but then if I do that, they won't hear it because men haven't been brought up. They need us to fucking spoon feed them the information. And a few days before your period, it's like, I fucking can't. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
you know what I feel is that I should blame my period more. I don't blame it enough. I always act like I'm good.
Women always talking about their period.
I know, we've
Am I
never
right, lads?
We've never talked about periods more, and I love this. That's
But it's a real thing for women. Like I've even thought about like when I'm taping my specials, I'm like, oh my God, like I hope my period is regular because I don't want to perform the couple of days before my period. I don't want to do my special because it's gonna fuck up my flow. It's gonna fuck up my confidence. I get anxiety. I feel sick. Like I can't eat food. Food won't stay in me. Like it really.
Wow.
Yeah, like it. I think a lot of women like get really.
Nice. Okay, here's one. This is good period talk. We debuted period talk on here.
Nice.
And
we're like Monica from Friends.
I mean, this is tough now that you're engaged, but American men or Irish men?
Irish men, I hate to say it. Be careful with them though. So I have a whole bit about it, about American women dating our men and stealing our men. But the reason why I have that bit about like kind of warning American women off them is because, you know, then we can't date them because American women are so nice to them and we just can't keep up with that. So nipply. Hi. My fiance is very chill. He's gonna be like, "What the f, Katie?" But people do just wear sports bras out.
I can't. It's
amazing.
It's that whole idea of like, is athleisure okay to wear just like casually? I'm not a fan.
But they
like go for it. You have to be working out. You have to.
Well, that's true. In fairness, I see it mainly when they're working out, and then I'm always jealous because I'm like, I really want to take my shirt off right now, but I just don't have the confidence yet. We'll see at some point. At some point, I'm going to be Pilates and sports bra. It's going to be great.
All right. Well, we can't wait for that. Pickleball or tennis?
I don't know what pickleball is.
Well, that's a first.
Pickleball? Pickle.
Pickle. Have you not seen the craze? Pickle.
Like you eat on a burger?
No. You know what? This is great. You don't even know it.
Pick up or pickle?
Pickle.
Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope. I think that's easy. Nope. See these courts over here? We can show her real quick. These are pickleball courts. This little small net. And I should have brought my racket here. But
I thought it was like for children. They were doing small courts for children.
I think that's actually the correct answer. Oh. Yeah, so it's for children and senior citizens. What's going on? What's coming up? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to promote?
The next month, I'll probably be on my way
touring
to
Where
Europe.
Can people find your tour?
KatieBoyleComic.com and put your email in there and tell me where to go. Because I've Europe and then I've Fringe, but then I have an American tour starting September. So there's San Francisco, DC, I forget the rest of North Carolina, a bunch of places, Florida. Oh, Vancouver for the first time. I've never been to Vancouver before, so
She's
that'll be
all
great.
over the place is the point. Last thing we do here is we flip our racket.
Flip it.
Yeah, so I'll show you. You're going to grab your racket with your right hand over here, and then we'll move up here a little bit, and then I'll show you. You go like this. You let go.
Wait, do it again?
Okay, so you're going to turn your wrist and then let go, and then catch the hand.
I did great.